Hi, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I can't believe it, but a year ago I gave up nursing for full-time van building, and it has been an incredible year. I want to thank everyone that's been a part of the journey, following along on my videos. I did a compilation of all my van builds, my remodels, and just my weekend projects, and I'm going to share those with you. And I just want to say again, this has been an incredible year, and thank you for being a part of it.
The beach house goes back to my childhood and our vacations to Cape Cod. We had a lot of family vacations where my siblings and my parents, we would all have group vacations every summer. And the family talked often about buying a beach house and being able to use that in the summers, and so this is probably the closest I'm going to get to being able to do that, and it's even better because I can take it to any beach, and I have everything that I need right here with me. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much.
I'm a certified nurse midwife, and I decided to take a year off of work to go travel. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I finally mustered up the courage to do it. I love this rattan cane webbing detail I saw in another van build, so I wanted to incorporate that in mine. This is my lounging pillow, and I'll show you why in a second. And this pillow also doubles as a place where I store my winter pajamas.
Jonnie! Oh my goodness.
You can never research enough. You can never talk over your ideas with the builder enough. And it never hurts to wait a day or two to let things stew and not rush into it. And hire Jonnie. She's fabulous.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, We could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey.
I'm Sue, and let's go look at all the changes that Jonnie helped me on my van. Is my 2018 ProMaster 2500, and it is my kind of third build. As I was watching other YouTube channels, I found Jonnie, and I watched and listened to how she was doing her vans, and I messaged her and said, could you help me make some changes? And she said, absolutely, and I was thrilled to death. We added a window. Very excited about my window. This piece here come from my mom and dad's front door. Before Jonnie got here, I go, I know what I'm going to use it for. And when she got here, she seen it. She said, that'll be perfect. So that's what Jonnie made all my front drawers out of, is the drawers out of these old oak desks, and they turned out just like I imagined. I just knew it was going to be perfect. She added new cabinet fronts here and here, and she moved all my electronic system over here. It was on this side, but by moving the bed up, I couldn't have gotten to it. So she moved all my gauges. We moved the bed up. It used to be, and you'll see in the old photos, it used to be the bench bed, and then you would put the Laguna table in the middle and make your bed, and you would have your bed for the night. As I watched other videos on YouTube, people would say, oh, I don't want to make my bed. And I used to think to myself, oh, what is it to make the bed? It's a pain in the butt when you're living in it to make the bed. So to have the permanent bed, I am thrilled to death to have this permanent bed. She also put cabinets for my garage up front here. And it's where, you know, I keep all my miscellaneous things. She put me in one of these diesel heaters, and that's the controls right here. Of course, everybody wants to know where the potty is. Here's my potty. Open the lid. It's just a compost toilet type. And that worked out perfect. I just had a great feeling about it, that it was going to all work. I feel like I have so much more room in here. It's click the bell.
Click the bell.
Not with the thumb.
No, without the thumb.
And subscribe.
And subscribe, please. But ding it, please don't forget. Ding that bell. You got to do that.
He doesn't understand the vision. It just feels better, it looks better, and the flow seems to suit us better.
All right, now she'll have adjustable shelves. We got a sink, and then the doors will go over that. All right, guys, so 2 benches are done. The lids lift up, his and hers. They can store their clothes or whatever they've got underneath those. Edges are all rounded. When you turn the swivel seat around, you've got an area for your feet to go so you're not cramped. and they can take something kind of like these outdoor cushions, and that'll work. And then you add the lagoon mount to it, and you have got the perfect workstation. Finished carpentry is typically what will take the longest time. This base was not really aesthetically pleasing. We did improve that. I put this nice casing up here and all the way around there. She's going to get a piece of that mesh that so that she can put like maps or something in there. Flip up table, that's really nice. And this table, I do have it taped. We're waiting for the locking mechanism that is going to be used, and then this will also have a table leg. This will drop down, and she will have an outdoor table for hanging out outside, and redid her plumbing so that when she's driving, things won't splash around. She can unscrew that cap and just refill this one without bringing it out. So we're going to organize this so that they can put a bunch of their outdoor stuff in here. So you can see the chairs and that fit up there real nicely. There's a ledge here so it doesn't slide forward. These totes worked out perfectly here. And what I did was, this is a storage box where like a lot of tools and miscellaneous stuff will go. So I put a ledge on it here so that stuff wouldn't slide off of it. And then the lids just fit in there. They just sit on top of there. And then I put a little piece of wood on there so that they won't slide. So I'm going to show you a feature with this lagoon mount. Is we made it so that she can sit in the front seat on the bench here or the double bench here and use the lagoon table. But if she also spins this around, she now has a nice long workstation here for preparing food or whatever she needs to do. Yeah. If she becomes a YouTuber and she needs to do live streams, this right here could be this could be her studio. So all kinds of room here. Twin bed mode.
I love it. I absolutely love it. This is really open, which I love having the elbow room. It almost feels like a full-size room in here, doesn't it? The thing that I like best about it is that I travel with two small dogs, and they can often be underfoot. And this van accommodates the two dogs beautifully. They can be very, very close. I can be all over my kitchen and I won't be stepping on them. What I did was I got on YouTube and I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos, and I thought, who could I stand to spend more than a couple days with on YouTube? And pretty much some people had such huge egos. And I chose Jonnie because she's got good communication skills, very enthusiastic about sharing her knowledge. Other people weren't quite that enthusiastic, and it just went all to their head. And I'm also a nurse. Jonnie's a nurse, so we have that connection. And that's how this whole project got started.
I've got a 2018 Road Trek Zion here. They took a king-size bed. It's one of those electric beds. They took that out. And what they're wanting is two twin-size beds.
We had side-facing couches. and you would push a button and one of the couches would come down and form a king-size bed. But as we've gotten a little bit older and maybe a little less agile, it was an aerobic workout trying to get the fitted sheet on that king-size bed every day. And we had under-bed storage, and we just felt like we wanted twin beds, something that could be made up all the time, still work as couches, but be a lot less work to set up and take down every day. So we're big fans of Jonnie's journey. Follow her on her incredible YouTube channel. So inspired by her life and her story. And so we sought her out, and she thankfully had a very small window in her busy van build schedule. And so we came up here from Nashville, Tennessee to have this mod done. And that's where we are today.
Yippee, we're excited.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Jonnie.
We've created a monster. She is loving the Craig tool.
Darn amazing.
That'll work. That will work.
The final touches. Getting ready to put the hinges in. Looking good, Jonnie. Looking good.
It's dark.
We had a van modification done, and we are absolutely thrilled. Yay! Absolutely thrilled. So part of the modification here, as you can see, we wanted to be able to access storage. We have one of those big clamshell pop-up outdoor tents, and we wanted to be able to access that through here. It's 6x6, and Jonnie installed these incredible doors with these lovely leather poles, handles, and hinges, so we can access all of our camping equipment right through the back here. But also we gain tremendous storage with this mod, because we have under-bed storage. And so this bed platform, our new mattresses will go on here, and we lift this up, and Jonnie fashioned a special brace right here to hold this up, and we can access all of our equipment under there as well. So it's really dual purpose, and I think it's incredibly functional for our lifestyle, and we're just so happy with this mod. It's been fantastic.
And I have to say that we've been dreaming about this. We've had the van a little over 3 years, been dreaming about twin beds, have not been able to find anybody, and we have been following Jonnie's journey for quite a while, and we just decided to take a chance and reach out to say, hey, can you help us? And she said, I would love to. So 6 hours from where we live, we made the journey here, and we are just beyond excited. We just can't wait to take off and go.
Working on another transit, and this week we're going to do a garage build. She had a custom build done in Canada, and they didn't have time. They didn't do it. They didn't do custom garages. So she is an author, and she does a lot of shows with her books, and she needs a better organization back here, so we have it completely unloaded. Let's show you what we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing I did was, you see how this is a solid wall? They had a solid wall here. And there's just some space here that we could utilize. So I'm going to give her a shelf across here. Back in this corner, that complete corner is open for storage, and the only way to get back there is right here. We're going to give her a door back there, and then this area right here, you're going to have to stay tuned. We got her a shelf made, and she's already got all kinds of stuff that she wants to put up there. It's got a ledge on it so that things won't slide off while she's driving. I also put a support brace up down there so that it would not cause any pressure on her water tank. So look at all that usable space. Another problem she was having is getting this water. It kept backing up. So I cut about, I don't know, probably about 3 inches off of there reclamped it here, and now you can see, because I've got the shelf here, I can mount that up there, and that is a nice slope to fill up her tank. This is the air hose. We'll probably zip tie that up there for her, just like that. Better. We're getting there. All right, guys, I was hit with a rain delay last night, but I did work on this section here, and you can see that she can slide her tent weights out and her table out now, and those have a permanent home, and she doesn't have to move anything to access those. Alright guys, it is completely done, and check out all the storage that we have been able to add. Just a small lock here, cabinet opens, her suitcase fits in there, all her winter clothes, and you never know in van life when you're going to need a suitcase. All of her books out of the way, safe from the water that's on the other side of the van. So that's going to work. She's got room for a whole nother box in there. Next on the list is this big outdoor tent. She sets that up when she goes to the market to display her books, and this is a must-have, and it is a beast. So we're going to keep it low. We're going to make a shelf over it so she can slide all kinds of stuff on top of it and still be able to pull that out when she is at the market and needs her tent. Hey guys, I think we have the garage how she wants it. We have got this little contraption made here, and let's get everything in there so you can see what I have going on. All right guys, we got it empty, and we're gonna have a twin bed here, a twin bed here, some drawers underneath them for storage, a cool little kitchen area there that we'll have to show you, and we're gonna put the ceiling up, gonna wall paneling for the walls, and this could be fun. All right, here we go. Put it where you want it.
Right there?
Looks good to me. All right guys, we're back at it today, and once again I failed. I did not do a whole lot of recording yesterday because we were very focused on what we were doing. So let's take a look at the van itself. When Debbie showed up, she had a ton of insulation done, all of it, 100% insulation done, and some Reflectix in there for that double barrier. Also had this frame made, not secured, it was made, and the floor was done. So a big bulk of the project was already underway. And what we did is she wanted a big bed so that her and her sister would be comfortable on the road. When her sister wasn't with her, she would be able to lounge and have plenty of room. Also maximizing the amount of storage that she would have underneath the bed. And you can see she's got a ton. That's all her outdoor canopy and tent and rugs. And then over here, repurposing some old drawers, tons of storage here. Her little step stool slides right underneath there. She also has storage underneath here and behind this cabinet, 4 items that she wants to bring along but doesn't have to access all the time. We also made sure that she had enough room back here that she could put her fold-up panels back here. And so maximizing the entire garage space. Let's take a look inside. On the inside, she had that cabinet that she talked about, repurposing it, and the top folds down. It makes a little galley area. 3 drawers, she didn't bring them along, not necessary, and a nice storage underneath it. She's got a drawer that will slide underneath there for her toiletry items and stuff like that. Ended up with a whole lot of extra storage on the side of here. She can put a cabinet or something there. Plenty of floor space for her chair, which actually puts her at a real good height for being at the galley area. Again, repurposed drawers and storage for her jackery. The vent fan runs off of that, and recharging all her USB stuff. So we, typical Jonnie's Journey bed platform, she drilled all the holes, did all the palm routering on that. Super proud of her. And on this side of the bed, there is a storage unit. The lid lifts up and she can access that, everything that's underneath there, from inside of the van without going outside. And really turned out nice. That paneling on the ceiling, that's the first time I've done that, so that was a project. But she's got some trim work to finish up. She's going to paint the round over there, her trim board there, and she's got some the black foam here, that'll go back up there. She's going to cut that and paint it. But all in all, 3-day build. How fun has it been?
Oh, it's wonderful. It is so comfortable in here now. I really love it.
It's really cool. Really cool.
I've always wanted to live tiny. I wanted a tiny house at first. But then I didn't want to be stationary. So a couple years ago, I bought a bus. And it had issues, so I sold it. And I was driving by a car lot one day and found this van. And that's how it started. I mean, I really love this. It's all I can handle right now. I'm a weekend warrior, so it's perfect for me. And this time I wanted a nice comfortable bed so I could bring somebody with me. I like traveling with my sister Tammy. We've had some really good times. And now she's going to be really comfortable when she goes with me.
I hope you guys enjoyed those. I hope that it maybe gave you some ideas. Thank you to everybody that's been following along this year, encouraging me to follow my dream. We'll see you guys on the next video.